Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about why we need to understand gravity and why we want to be able to eventually recreate it so that we can use it like for space travel. And also I'm going to talk about faster than light speeds, how we might be able to achieve that, and why we would have problems observing something going faster than light. And there might be ways around that. And also I'm going to talk about how gravity's going to be needed in the future, because we're definitely going to need to be able to create gravity when we go on long-term space flights and space travels. So okay, for the gravity portion, if you think about going long-term space travels like to Mars or to the outer systems, eventually outer planets, you're going to want artificial gravity for multiple reasons: to keep your body healthy whenever you get back to Earth, to have a sort of similar environment as you would on Earth while you're traveling, to keep you stable. And it's going to be pretty straightforward to make artificial gravity. Now you can use microgravity pods, which basically, a person sits in a small area and they rotate, and that creates a gravitational energy field, and that gives the person artificial gravity. So you could go on that for a certain amount of time while you're on a space flight. And also you can have, if you had a big spacecraft, you could just have parts of the spacecraft rotate. So, like in some movies, you'll have, like a center portion rotating, creating artificial gravity. And that's definitely a plausible way to do it. It might be more straightforward to make, microgravity pods where people are inside of, a little area where, you strap in and then you get your dose of gravity for the day. So that's why we need to understand gravity from a space flight travel pattern, or space flight reasons. Now also in terms of understanding gravity, a gravitational force, you're just never going to have artificial gravity on a practical spacecraft by the gravitational force. So you have to have a gravitational energy to create your gravity, and that's going to be mass times the speed of rotation, depending on either microgravity pods or huge sections of spacecraft that rotate, creating core gravity area, gravity field. Now it also might be possible in terms of creating a huge amount of gravity to create microscopic or even bigger black holes, but in a controllable manner, so that you can have a huge gravity field for a spacecraft and use the energy also off of the black hole to help power your spacecraft. So, and it might be possible to go faster than light by using black holes, which is another thing, because you could bend the space in front of and behind the spacecraft and bend it in a way that you're really moving faster than light, because gravitational energies operate faster than light. So if you can use a black hole, which is a huge amount of gravitational energy, you can potentially go faster than light by bending space around you, because gravity bends space and time. So that'll be very awesome and interesting way to go about things, and it's not going to be easy to do at all, because with any theoretical idea you have to be able to engineer it practically, and that's really the hard part. Now in terms of faster than light, I'll just to get off the subject a little, it might be very plausible that things are already going faster than light, and some things are called tachyons, and their lowest level of speed is the speed of light, or maybe even a little faster. So in terms of faster than light, if you think about in everyday applications, how would you ever see something that goes faster than light? I mean, if you just think about it, we use light to observe everything. So for something to move faster than light, it would be almost impossible to observe it. And you know, if I got up from the seat and jumped up, you know, like 3 or 4 times faster than light, you probably wouldn't even see me move. And then, you know, if I sat back down. So in terms of the universe, there might be things already going faster than light. We just can't see them because we use light to measure everything. And there might be ways around this where, let's say, you could tweak the computer's interpretation of the speed of light to a higher number than it currently is, so that maybe you could use that to see faster than light and see if there's anything going faster than light, which would be very interesting and would open up many new frontiers. But also, in my opinion, I don't think the speed of light is the ultimate speed limit of the universe. And my logic for that is, if you know, you have the point of the Big Bang, if you have all matter, energy, and light in one single point, that means that all light would be moving instantaneously across that single point. So that light at the very beginning of the universe would be instantaneous. And therefore it's plausible that light could have evolved as the universe evolved into its current speed of light. So if we could eventually recreate the conditions of the Big Bang in a controllable way, we might be able to go faster than the current speed of light and just zoom around the universe, you know, at very fast speeds compared to anything we do practically today. So that would be awesome, and you know, that would cut down on you know, flying out to the nearest stars drastically. And we want to do that if we eventually really want to explore the universe. So we're gonna have to explore avenues like that eventually. The sooner the better, obviously, but you know, it takes time for people to realize how important outer space is and the exploration of it. I mean, not only do we have to protect ourselves from, you know, asteroids and comets that could potentially hit us, but there's huge sources of energy out in space. There's huge amounts of material. There's whole planets we could colonize. So I think, and a lot of people think, that our destiny lies out in the universe, not just on Earth. So, I mean, it's really fascinating stuff, and we need to start exploring. So, I think that covers most I wanted to talk about, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, have a good day, and if there's any questions or comments, please post them. Alright, have a good one. Bye.